So Amazon Video is another way to increase your conversion. So we're going to talk about how do you get started with video? What should you do with it? Because you can't do video like you do on every other website. So you want to start explaining Amazon Video.
Yeah, so video is something, again, that is like probably maybe about 6 months or so ago that they kind of opened it up for anyone that was on Seller Central. The only requirement is that you have to be brand registered. So if you're brand registered, you already have EBC, and you don't have video on your listing, video is really easy to do. It can be very inexpensive. It can be very cheap. And it's also something you can kind of like do DIY. It's not as difficult as most people think. For like, 150 bucks, you can go out and get a gimbal, like a stabilization gimbal, put your iPhone on it and get quite good video. The thing that you really want to do when you're making a video, and the most common video that we sell is something that's like a product feature video. So it's your product being used in a real life scenario and then using like graphic animations or just text on the screen to highlight maybe 3 to 5 key features of that product. The cool thing is, like, in a lot of scenarios, you can just go out and get one of your friends to like go use the product in its real scenario, go shoot it with a gimbal, and then hire an animator or a graphic designer for like literally less than $100 to just say, hey, I want these 5 text things to go up on the screen. And then for probably about $70 to $100 on Upwork or Freelancer, you can go very, very easily hire a voiceover artist to make a really cool voiceover. Maybe they have a British accent. Maybe it's like a soft sounding woman. Maybe it's like an epic voice, like whatever you want. It's all doable. And so you can pretty much shoot that yourself. You're only going to have to pay for editing and then a voiceover. And it's going to look, pretty good.
Sorry, I was just taking a note there to get voiceover actors for my YouTube channel and my ads. So
Yeah.
definitely a good idea.
Yeah, and I'm always blown away. Like that might be like a little bit too much of a secret to give away because it's a really good one that a lot of people don't know. It's like these voiceover actors are just top notch. They're really, really talented. They've done like major car commercials, and like you'll hear the voice and be like, wow, that sounds like it could be on a car commercial or whatever. So they're really easy to find, really easy. You just send them over the script, and like literally a day later, they're gonna say it, and it's gonna be like, check out these, whatever. It's gonna be good. The other thing I'll say too with video is, like, a lot of people ask, what's an ideal length for a video? And what we tell people is we try to keep our product highlight videos to be 1 minute long, 60 seconds. And a lot of people say, like, well, shouldn't I have a 90-second video, or should I have a 3-minute video? And here's the answer. It's like, when you actually look at the viewing percentages of people that watch videos on Amazon, if it's just a basic product video and it's just explaining what the product does, it's like, why would you spend 3 minutes explaining something that you could to say to someone in 1 minute? And so we really just want to try to be in, out, focus on the 3 to 5 benefits. And then it should actually, if your video is a correct length, by the time you get to the end of the video, it should really leave the customer wanting more. Like, they should almost want to go back and watch it again, versus like if it's a 3-minute video and they're only going to get 45 seconds into it because it's a little bit boring, then you're going to lose out on 60% of the content that you intended to cover. So that's just something to keep in mind with length. One more thing I'll say about video is, the product feature video is pretty straightforward. It's easy to make. Another type of video very helpful is kind of a product demonstration video or a how-to video. So these ones are a lot more lax in terms of the format and the structure. And essentially there you just get someone, they can be someone from Instagram, they could be someone from YouTube. And essentially all you want them to do is they're just going to like talk about your product. Maybe like, here's a how-to guide about how to assemble it. Like an assembly video is helpful. Maybe if it's a kitchen product, oh, hey, I've got these barbecue gloves. Today I'm going to be giving you a recipe on here's like a barbecue rib recipe, right? And I'm going to be walking you through that. And then during the video, I'm going to show these barbecue gloves in use. So those ones can be a little bit longer of a form in terms of content, but you're giving someone something that's helpful, and as an added benefit, you're showing your product in use.
Awesome. Sweet. Well, we'll go over videos. We'll review a couple of them. And if you guys are wondering about the technical ones, we have a video on that. So thanks for that. And yeah, if you guys do video too. So that, or, even just whip out the iPhone and do something. You can put something pretty good together.